Whenever I would wake up after having a night of getting absolutely blackout drunk, amidst all the panic, the anxiety, the guilt, the shame, the regret, I would always come to a place where I would have this moment of clarity, which is crazy to me because I was still half drunk, where I knew my drinking was an issue. I knew I wasn't a normal drinker and I knew I needed to quit. I knew I couldn't keep doing this to myself. And that's when I would start making all those promises to myself. I'm going to quit drinking. I'm not going to drink anymore. I have to change. I can't keep doing this to myself because it is absolutely destroying me. And I am so sick and tired of living like this. And it was always very sincere. I really meant it. And I was no longer in denial. And I would tell myself, I'm not going to drink tonight. And I don't know what would happen, but over the course of the next couple hours, all that determination, all those promises I made to myself, they were very short lived. And there I was drinking again. And I did it over and over and over again. And of course, the next morning I would wake up and I would come to that same place again. It was just rinse and repeat. It was a cycle that felt like it never ended. And it caused me to live in so much defeat. And over time, that mountain of defeat got bigger and bigger, and it made the fear so much greater that I can't quit. I don't have the power to quit. I don't have the will. I don't have the strength to do this. This addiction is so much more powerful than I am. I felt like there was a constant internal battle going on inside me. Like I was just waging war with myself. The things I didn't want to do or promised myself I wasn't going to do, I always found myself doing. I lived so conflicted, and it just left me feeling more and more hopeless. And if that's you today, if you can relate to that or identify with that, my best advice to you would be, first of all, find a community. Surround yourself with like-minded people who understand that struggle. There's strength in numbers, and community for me is definitely a game changer. And that is one of the things I did differently when for my last day one, the one that actually stuck. And the next thing would be, do something to disrupt the cycle, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you keep staying in that same pattern, it's just going to be a matter of time or hours before you're drinking again. And that can look different for just depending on who you are. I mean, maybe you need to talk to your doctor. Maybe there be some medication that could help you. Talk to a therapist. Have a plan for what you're going to do different this evening. Just something to disrupt that cycle. And over time of doing that, I mean, it feels awkward at first. It doesn't feel normal at first. It feels fake at first. It feels forced at first. But it's just a matter of time before you start thinking different about drinking and you see it for what it really is. And for me, that's where change happened, and now I am coming up on 19 months sober.